Fighter jets are the pride of every nation's air force. Becoming a pilot is a long and tedious process, and only very few applicants are ever given the chance to become one. The reason is quite simple. It's a tough and dangerous job that bears an incredible amount of responsibility. Depending on your jet and the weapon it carries, a modern fighter pilot has the chance to eradicate an entire city just at the tip of his fingers. Ukraine's Air Force. By the way, you can check out our correspondence report from the Air Force by clicking on the link in the description, has taken quite a beating since the beginning of the full-scale invasion. But it's still doing an incredible job defending the country's skies and people from Russia. To help them out, it seems that finally the F-16 Fighting Falcon, the most widely produced Western fighter jet in the world, will be heading to Ukraine. 11 partner states, including Belgium, Poland, the Netherlands, plus Ukraine itself, signed a memorandum on the NATO summit beginning of July, formalizing the established training schedule for Ukraine's pilots. Ukraine's Defense Minister Alexei Reznikov hopes to see pilots ready to fly in just 6 months. But why exactly the F-16? Why not one of the other fighter jets operated by Ukraine's many partners? Welcome to Talking Tactics, where this week we want to introduce and compare some of the most common fighter jets that were for a long time also being discussed as a potential option for Kyiv. Our selection includes the F-18 Hornet, the French Mirage, and the Eurofighter. Let's take a quick look at each of these aircraft individually. Each of these fighter jets offers unique strengths and capabilities that could bolster Ukraine's air defense. When comparing them to the F-16 and Ukraine's MiG-29s, it's essential to consider factors such as range, payload capacity, multi-role capabilities, and logistical feasibility. F-18 Hornet. The Hornet is a versatile and battle-tested fighter jet with a proven track record. It was involved in virtually every major United States military operation of the past 30 years, including Operation Southern Watch, the Kosovo War, Operation Enduring Freedom, and the Iraq War. It's a multi-role aircraft that can perform both air-to-air and air-to-ground missions effectively. The Hornet is known for its agility and adaptability, making it suitable for various combat scenarios. Advantages over the F-16: carrier-based capability. The F-18 Hornet can operate from aircraft carriers, offering flexibility in deployment and support for naval operations. By the way, the American aircraft carrier USS Nimitz is meant to be decommissioned in 2026. Well, we have a better idea. Another advantage are the twin engines. The Hornet's dual engines provide an added layer of safety during operations. Disadvantages compared to the F-16. Range. The F-18 Hornet is a bit slower and has a lower ferry and combat range than the F-16. The F-16 is more maneuverable, able to handle up to 9G. The Hornet, although some say it could theoretically do the same, is in the US military limited to 7.5G. Availability. The Hornet is operated mainly by the US Navy, but also by the armed forces of Australia, Canada, Finland, Kuwait, Malaysia, Spain, and Switzerland. The French Mirage. The French Mirage is a legendary fighter jet known for its speed and sleek design. The Mirage series includes various models, each with its unique capabilities. It is primarily an air superiority fighter. Advantages. Speed. The Mirage is exceptionally fast, giving it an edge in certain dogfight scenarios and interception missions. Proven design. The Mirage has an illustrious combat history, including the Gulf War, as well as in UN and NATO air operations during the Bosnian War and the Kosovo War, showcasing its reliability and combat effectiveness. Disadvantages. Age. Most operational versions of the Mirage are much older and more out of date than the modern variants of the F-16, a jet plane which received so many upgrades over the years that it's hard to really keep track. Only recently, the French Army retired 13 Mirage, since they are considered somewhat obsolete. For example, the older Mirage 2000C lacks a radar-guided missile for longer-range engagements. Availability. France, but for example also Greece, have operated various Mirage models over the years, and while they might have phased out some of the older versions, they still have some stocks available for foreign sales or assistance for Ukraine. Eurofighter. The Eurofighter Typhoon is a technologically advanced and highly capable multi-role fighter jet developed jointly by several European countries. Advantages over the F-16: advanced technology. The Eurofighter is equipped with cutting-edge avionics and radar systems, giving it a significant advantage in situational awareness. Superior maneuverability. The Typhoon's delta wing design and thrust vectoring capabilities make it highly agile during air combat. Also, its dual engines, like with the Hornet, give it an extra layer of safety. Disadvantages compared to the F-16. Cost. The Eurofighter is generally more expensive than the F-16, impacting the overall procurement and maintenance budget. Logistics. Since the Eurofighter is a joint venture, ensuring a smooth supply chain and support system may require additional coordination. Availability. Several European countries operate the Eurofighter, so there are a few of these planes around. But once again, these jets are a lot rarer, more complicated, and more expensive than the F-16. So, as you can maybe see by this short comparison, with over 4,400 sold F-16s, it is not only the most produced Western fighter jet in the world, creating a comparable abundance of spare parts and personnel who know every inch of this jet by heart. Also, in terms of costs and technical aspects, the F-16 just seems like the most logical and well-suited and well-rounded solution for Ukraine. What do you think? Maybe let us know in the comments. Otherwise, thanks for watching Talking Tactics, hit like and subscribe, and see you next week.